Hello, everybody. Thank you so much to Katie Douglas for joining us today, one of the stars of Netflix Ginny and Georgia season 2. Thank you, Katie.
Thank you for having me.
And tell us a bit, what's been the main element in Abby's character and the show in general that fascinates you the most and drew you to join Ginny and Georgia?
Um, well, I think uh, while I was auditioning for other characters, and it was actually the creators that decided that Abby would be the best role for me. And what I love about her is that all my favorite characters are the very flawed characters and characters um, who make all the wrong decisions and who are just a little bit. I just find that very interesting. Um, but in terms of season two, I guess I don't know. We kind of pick up, or we just kind of see Abby accept the inevitability of her misery and like allow herself to be in the present moment, which spares her from kind of deconstructing the interiority of who she is as a
Yes,
person. Uh, which, as a result, that experience lends itself to be a very authentic, carefree version of herself.
absolutely. And for all the people that haven't watched this season 2 yet, how would you describe this season if you had just like 3 words?
3 words? Well, it's a lot. Okay, 3 words. I talk too much. I'd say that it's emotional, still funny, and discussion.
Yes, great picks.
Yeah, a lot of important topics being discussed this time around. It's a different vibe than season one.
Definitely. And as you were mentioning before, season 2 has been really a tough season for Habi. Also, a way to accept, to learn how to love herself in the way she is. And after also what happened with Max in the season 1 finale and what she's experiencing with her friends, and now that she has like to win her friends' trust back after what happened, and how did you approach with this all this arc and have his storyline in this season?
I think, to be honest with you, a little bit of compassion and drawing from my own experience. Um, like I said, I think Abby's in a place where the thing that I love about her, she's got this confidence, and she was kind of just accepting of like, well, everything is kind of shit, so might as well go smoke weed and have fun. Like she's very she I think she holds her own in a lot of ways. Um, that being said, I approached it with a lot of compassion because I've been on the receiving end of people who relate to my character because of a lot of the hard things that she's going through. And I think what's important to remember is that like especially during times like this where people are lonely and are feeling alone, like I just wanted to be there for those people and
Yeah.
represent it's okay to be going through it, and it's okay to be alone, and you can still be yourself. And yeah, I I guess I kind of went compassion with compassion was the idea.
Yes. And since we're talking about also our own psychology and what you felt like preparing for this storyline and this character, in your opinion, where are you and Abby most similar, and where are you two most different as human beings?
I think we're very similar in that we're probably not even aware of a lot of our bad habits and our problems. I honestly feel like Abby's not even really paying much mind to some of the body dysmorphia that she's experiencing and her eating problems because it's, I mean, in my experience, if when something really kind of icky is going on, something really really bad is happening, the first thing you want to do is just the last thing you want to do is talk about it. And I'm avoidant in that way. I can see her being avoidant as well. Um, that being said, we're very different. I have, especially in the way that she um, kind of interacts with people. She's got this really great like um, kind of snarky sense of humor, and uh, I think she finds a lot of humor in kind of like picking people apart a little bit, which I love. It doesn't come naturally to me. Um, but I have like I know a lot of people, like I have a lot of friends that are like that, and I just think it's charming, but it's definitely not me.
Yeah, and in terms of acting, what's been for you the biggest challenge in portraying Abby?
Um, I'm honestly I never really played like the high school teenage girl before. Like it's something that it's just such an easy character in a way because it's exactly what I am and was like I didn't really have to. It intimidated me, the role, because of how honest that was. And I, as an actor, I was used to trying to completely throw myself into someone else's experience when I did actually relate a lot to the role. So I think the
Yeah.
hardest part was accepting that I like just was honestly playing the part and feeling like I was doing a good job.
Yes. And talking about instead the environment on set, how would you describe your experience working with the cast and the crew? And do you have any fun anecdotes to share with us?
Yeah, I'm sure everyone will tell you on the set that it's like the most chill, friendly, professional environment. Like I've never really worked on a set like this one before. Um, yeah, it's just a lot of love that pours out of people, and it's overwhelming, and it's very the word is grateful. I'm very grateful for them, and yes, we have a lot of fun. Um, my castmate Chelsea and I are like so um helpful to each other in that like we give each other therapy sessions on set, and we bring each
That's
other food,
beautiful.
and yeah, it's like it feels like a really safe environment to go to. um yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wish I could tell people like, oh yeah, there's like this drama going up, but there's never been that. It's literally just like
No, that's better when the environment is like this because that also helps the work. I mean, to
yeah,
I think it's easier to work with people you feel like family.
100%. Yeah, you just get the job done.
Absolutely. And now two fun questions that we always ask to the people we're interviewing, and considering we're talking about Ginny and Georgia, they're on Ginny and Georgia's universe. If you had the chance to play another character on the show apart from Abby, a character that you would have loved to play if you could, which one would it be and why?
That's a good question. Nikki Ramel plays younger Georgia, and like that's the coolest storyline. Is the coolest storyline.
That's
That'd
really,
be cool.
that's so true. I mean, that's so emotional and so dynamic.
Right? Well, no one could ever do the job like she could, like she does,
She's
but like
incredible.
coolest character.
And did you take anything from set to remember your experience as Abby? Any prop or any piece of costume?
You know what? A couple of years ago, when we were filming season one, we had the Halloween Britney scene where we all dressed up like
Yeah,
Britney.
that was incredible. I mean, my favorite in all the series.
Um, yeah, people seem to really like it. But Sarah and Deb, our showrunners, bought us Britney Spears t-shirts that day, and I like sleep in it to this day. Like I wear it all the time. Did I steal?
Absolutely.
I'm trying to. I'm sure I've stolen plenty of like little pieces, clothing. Yeah, totally. Just
And
memory.
and besides Ginny and Georgia, you're coming back on the small screen on Lifetime with another beautiful, interesting project with partnering with kidnapping survivor and Elizabeth Smart. That's the girl who escaped the Cara Robinson story. How did you approach this role, and how was working on this project?
I'm someone who's always very much been interested and fascinated by true crime. So when jobs like this come around, I'm very, very eager to like take them. Um, for coming from a very like nerdy place almost, but I think more than anything, I'm really wanting people to meet Kara Robinson Chamberlain, the real life survivor, because she's a trauma response advocate, and she does really incredible work that is really important. So the idea behind taking this role was to tell that story and shed light on something that is actually very important and something that a lot of people might feel very alone with. And um, I'm really looking for people to discover her platform from all of this.
Yeah, that's really an important, I mean, an important story to tell, and a very interesting project. And I'm really looking forward to seeing more of that and learn about Kara Robinson's story.
Yeah, no, me too. I'm hoping people are looking forward to it. So
Throwing back instead to the origins of your career as an actress, how did the passion for acting come about in your life?
it's funny. I think I was just a weird kid, and someone noticed and um, dragged me along to a casting agent. And uh, ever since then, I mean, I'm very grateful that it happened because it's the only thing in my life that's stuck consistently. But I think it's the desire to do it comes from a discontent with one's reality, and then just being overly creative and wanting to give more to it, tell stories, and just kind of decorate your time with I don't with emotion. And maybe I'm just dramatic.
And among all the roles that you had the chance to play so far in your career, is there any particular one that you're most fond of?
Yeah, I'm sure there is. I did a great film with Danishka Esterhazy, who directed a couple episodes of season 2 of Ginny Georgia. And it was one of her first films called Level 16. And it was this indie Canadian, like,
Yeah.
psychological thriller. That was so cool to me, man. Like, that's my favorite type of film. So it's probably that one. Shout out to Danishka. She's the coolest.
And now our final question: if you had the chance, if you had to give some advice to young people or people in general that wants to pursue an acting career or a career in entertainment in general, what kind of advice would you give them?
Um, Understand what it is that you love about your craft and stay true to that, because there's a lot of different reasons why people get into the industry. Um, and if you come at it with a little bit of truth and a little bit of honesty and a little bit of um, yourself, then it just makes it a lot more fun that way. And that way, what you want will kind of um, find you, and you'll end up in the right area in which you belong. So yeah, just stay true to your craft, man.
Thank you so much, Katie. It's been really amazing, and it's been great to chat with you. And
Oh, that's
let's remind people that Ginny and Georgia is available to stream on Netflix. And we're really looking forward to see you on The Girl Who Escaped on Lifetime soon.
thank you. Yeah, lovely to talk to you.
Thank you and have a good day.
You too.
Bye.